Hello there, hope everybody is well. So, we are going into a little bit of Star Trek gaming here. I did have another game in mind, but unfortunately, one of those things was old games I couldn't get the screen proportions right for this. So, we're going to, I'm not going to say an old classic because the one I was going to play was an old classic. This one's going to be a new classic, which going to be playing now, Star Trek Resurgence. Anyway, I hope everybody is well. Oh, okay. So let's get the screen right, because for some reason that's not playing. I think I know why. Yep, there we are. Oh, I know half why. Anyway, so for anybody who has never played this before, it is a game where you get to play the crew members, or two crew members of a Star Trek ship. You get to play a member of the bridge crew, and you get to play a lower decker. Both of them good characters. I have played this once before, and you go on a typical Star Trek mission. To be honest, this is probably one of the more important ones for the ship, rather than if you go to Star Trek TNG, where you have probably 150 to 190 missions that the characters have throughout the series, but you get to play this. I just realised I want to get my screen back up and not back up and running, but into a good position so I can see ye chat. Yeah, there we are. That's fine. There we are. That's fine. So, yeah, let's go and find out. This is from the what I call the TNG era, and let's find out. Oh, so I want a new one. So I'm. Oh, okay. We need to delete some of these. Yeah. So yeah, there we are. Just making sure I delete the right one. It's. There we are. Only 3 yes save slots there. So let's begin. I will be quiet for a little bit while they do an intro.
Captain's log, stardate 57931.4. The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them. Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe. Change is inevitable. And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good. Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute. Jara Rydek. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
I thought I had that. Okay. Okay. Can I pick it up? Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm not great with flying. But these little shuttles are the worst.
Here's a tip. Don't close your eyes. You'd think that would make it easier, but it only makes it worse. Look out the window, pick a star, and just focus on that.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, so you get to make a couple of decisions, and you can potentially click
Sorry,
to pick up some stuff.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
So am I.
It won't be easy for Jara to step in at the 11th hour like this. But if she's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy, she'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
So, as I said, I've played this before, but I'm gonna try to do. I'm not gonna do the complete opposite picks of what I did before, but I'm gonna try to do some slightly different picks to what I've done in the past. See how it goes. See what the playability is like for a second run. Okay. Starbase 128, 128.
A starbase on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from home now.
Cool. Oh, I've got to remember spacebar is not helpful on this one.
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the Academy.
Oh yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5. Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the Academy.
Really? That's quite impressive.
Thank you. It was tough. But you know, I set my mind to it and it paid off.
Please place your hand here. Hold it there for a few seconds. Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test. You finished in what, like the top 3?
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander. Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground.
The pleasure's mine, Ensign.
Paul Calloway.
Good to meet you.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
See you on the Resolute.
Batenfield, guilty. Find Commander Ermot. Oh, yeah, that is run. Sprint.
Good day, Commander.
Good day. So that person we just see the back of. We do get to see her on the missions.
Remember my briefing. Commander Ermot is a Bolian, so I'm looking for someone with blue skin.
Anyway, this is not this is him, but apparently lost.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just... Well, I'm not sure where my departure dock is. Resolute's gonna leave without me.
Well, if it is, it's going to leave without me because we're both here.
The Resolute is leaving from this dock.
Ah, you're right. Nerves must be getting to me. Thanks so much, Commander.
So, to be honest, I wonder what way you would if our popularity would make any difference if we didn't help that person or was so nice to the other one. So we're looking for somebody blue, aka a Bolian. Ah, there we are over in the distance. I've got to do a couple clicks on first.
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
Fair enough.
I'll replicate myself a meal once I'm on board.
Yeah, there's one of the species there that I've got no idea what they are. I have to admit, I'm not the greatest at Star Trek species, but I would say I am pretty good. But
Excuse me.
I've got no idea about her. Like, yeah, we got Bolian here, equivalent to Mott on the Enterprise D.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydeck. I'm Commander Jan Ermont, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander? I hope there wasn't too much trouble getting here. This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now. I know conditions are less than ideal at the moment.
It takes more than a little turbulence to rattle me.
I'm sure that's the case. We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice. From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from me, from your starship, to our local research vessel.
What exactly have you heard about me?
First in your class at the Academy. Received the Starfleet Award of Valor during the Dominion War. Most recently, Tactical Officer and Chief of Security on the USS Endeavor.
You've done your homework.
Like I said, we're very lucky. The USS Resurgence. She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own. And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half venting plasma fighting for her life.
It was an accident?
The equipment malfunctioned. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed. We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle. Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew. At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other. That's what it means to be a crew.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
Did you lose anyone close to you?
Too many. And to that I'll just say, you have big shoes to fill. Listen, I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time, and I'm sure you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly first. Until they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
Thank you. Always good to have a sense for what you're walking into.
I just thought you ought to know.
I appreciate it.
Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager to see you.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
So this one might be something I didn't notice earlier. Oh, let's get this sorted.
Roger, roger.
Oh, hello. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Looks like Secret Lighthouse, but it might be more to the name. Thank you. So that's just got me to my go of 50 people. Thank you, 50 followers. Thank you very much. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Hi there. Yeah. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in there. So anyway, I'm supposed to be picking something up. I missed what that was, but I have a feeling it was this one here. Yeah, welcome to my humble channel where I do Star Trek and Star Wars stuff. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not going to mumble too much because I will. Anyway, have you played this game before, Secret Lighthouse? Oh, you're in Granny Frost's stream. Ah, sorry I didn't recognise the name. Yeah, lovely, lovely lady, Granny Frost. Yeah, she's got a nice channel there. Are you into Star Trek and Star Wars at all? Oh, yeah. Oh, you love Star Trek, so I've got to turn the mouse a little bit. There we are. That's feels awkward. Press this. Yeah, if you're a Star Trek fan, I would I deeply highly recommend this show. So, this game, for me, it definitely feels like you're part of Starfleet. There we are.
Is that?
And you get to do a few of the tasks like this as well. And what a name, the lower decks. So yeah,
I thought the thing was totally.
be nice to see Granny Frost's streams last couple of days. It's been nice.
Nice work, Carter.
Nothing to it, Neely.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Oh, let's go. And yeah, one of the nice things, nice to have a couple of recognisable species. So shift to run. Oh, something I was going to check later is if you press enter, you should see your reputation with other people. So, oh, that's that. Joe made a good first impression. The commander coming off as inquisitive and appreciates while showing empathy for what the crew and the results suffered. And saying Calloway was grateful for Jar's helpful guidance when he was nervous on the shuttle fight. So, oh, I haven't got any for there yet, so for Carter. So, okay, I'm gonna pay a bit. Oh, don't want to do that. I want to pay a bit more attention to that now than I did sometimes. The only downside oh, space does that. Don't want to do that.
34B gives you access to the tubes behind cargo storage all the way to the turbo lift.
Not after the retrofit.
Oh.
Ted cuts it off at section 2. New computer reroutes.
So then,
I'm thinking we'll have to do the work in that tube. Then take the turbo lift from section 2 to section 3.
Wait, there's a subfloor crossover around Junction 32E.
Come on.
Do you have against using the...
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What was sprint again? Not spacebar. It's no. I can't remember what game it was, but had a spacebar for sprint. It's either it's either Star Wars: The Old Republic or Mass Effect.
The new XO just arrived. Won't be long before we get underway. I just hope whatever Chovak called us down for it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degousing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
You and me working together, we can tackle anything he throws at us.
Your optimism is positively contagious.
One thing I do miss is not being able to go anywhere. But we are on a mission.
Like we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovak.
We were just looking for you, Commander.
Petty Officers Ed Solar, Diaz. I was beginning to think you would be late.
Oh, thank you.
All hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not...
Oh no, S is back, I believe.
A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Ed Solar on repeated occasions.
So you're saying we're irreplaceable, Commander?
That is one interpretation. Another would be that I would replace you if I could. You can interpret as you see fit.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need you to tune the structural integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. This ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood, but many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready. We got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination, the Hotari system. You have your orders. Do not delay.
Yes,
Roger
Commander
that.
Chovak.
Yeah, no, I really like the
Is on deck.
graphics in here.
Oh,
It's not,
All hands
even
on
though it's like 2 years ago, it's not that hyper-realistic look, but it's good enough. And,
isn't ready to go out at the
and actually, yeah, I don't know how to explain this, but I really, really like this.
and they're going to leave on schedule. Consequences be damned.
it all comes down to us now.
Yeah, I think this works really well for the show, actually.
We know what we can do. But this isn't just any old refit or any old relaunch.
Oh, whoa.
Hello again.
Excuse me.
A lot of new faces coming on board. It's got to be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
They may not be the same crew we started out with. They're still Starfleet. They'll know what to do when the time comes.
I prefer the scientific method. Evidence over assumptions. Hold on. Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again.
So secret, like,
You weren't gonna leave without
oh,
me, were you?
tell you what, let the conversation happen first.
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got her back together pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Don't talk badly about one of the best ships in all of Starfleet.
We've rebuilt enough of her by now. She better be one of the best.
We'll see about that. But I am glad to be here. He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Oh, yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can rustle up that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Sounds like a plan. I'm sure it'll go well. Oh, what was I going to say? I know you said you haven't played this game, but have you ever played any other games from Star Trek games?
Are you back in
Secret Lighthouse? but if I've got any fingerprints on that, I'll get very irritated if it's on the screen.
See you
Well,
inside. Activating magnetic souls.
oh, where are we? There we are. I kind of like that, having to click on stuff there. No, fair enough. Yeah, I understand playing cozy games. That's quite nice. I did actually, when Palia first came out, I really got into that. That was very, very nice. Fortunately, I did stop playing that for a while, or for a long while actually. I haven't played it for ages. I've been playing Fortnite for a few months too. Cool. Yeah, no, I do. To be honest, yeah, comfort games are quite nice, but I suppose I do play my own little versions of comfort games that make me feel cozy. I suppose I like the ones with the stories, but I also like a couple of MMOs where I can go out and explore and relax and take my time. All hands. Hopefully not abandoned ships.
Here momentarily. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobleons. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Feel free to make yourself at home. And help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
Yeah, I think that's, to be honest, that's probably one of the reasons why I left Palia. It's just like, was the storyline. I needed a little bit more from that. Let's go around these.
The first mineral Captain Solano ever discovered. Always was the nostalgic type.
Yeah, I felt like, I was getting near to the end very quickly for Palia, and all they were adding was stuff to buy in the shops. Not that it was generally a bad game. I
Way to plot a course myself.
did like it, but yeah, it was not quite. Yeah, I needed more.
I can't believe he keeps this around. Don't even know where mine is.
Fair enough. To be honest, if it was me, it'd probably be in a drawer right next to my desk somewhere, or in a cabinet somewhere up in the loft in a box.
Still got a thing for trains.
My dad has as well, so.
The warp engines of their day, apparently.
Don't think there was any. Yeah, no, I agree. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun while it was lasted. Yeah, I was looking at Granny Frost's stream, and it looks like there is that tower thing, which looked quite interesting, which wasn't there when I played it. So.
Just a sip of something.
Ooh. Very Star Trek answer is Ratchagino.
Decisions.
British answer is tea. Okay. Now go for the British answer.
That's lovely.
That was quick to go through.
Jara Rydek. Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. Burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid Expanse.
It's good to see you again, Captain.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute. Your regret is we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of the first officer to her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare. But, unfortunately, we've had our hands full with the refit.
That would be totally unnecessary. I don't need any pomp and circumstance.
You've been here all of 5 minutes, and already you're trying to make us more efficient. I like it. As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months. The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
There's definitely something else going on about that, so yes, good.
You'll have to forgive me. I don't really know the details.
Starfleet has been kind enough to keep the story contained, probably because they want to protect me. But I don't mind telling you. We were on the verge of
Oh, yeah, nice to have you in. And yeah, but you're always welcome, Secret Lighthouse, to it. Yeah. To be honest, yeah, if you're a Star Trek fan, definitely worth a go. And there are some very nice parts of it and some characters you get to meet. And an old Star Trek story in there.
We pushed her too hard. A warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle. It's heartbreaking. We lost some of our best people. As captain, I have to take full
May the Force be no, sorry, that's my Jules across the star thing. Live long and prosper.
and I have to live with
Peace and long life.
You're being too hard on yourself. It wasn't your fault.
It's not a question of blame. It's about responsibility. No matter what the circumstances. In my defense, I will say I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me. There was a lot of pushback from my former XO. I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. Once we decide on the course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work. And that's when things start to go sideways.
This is your ship, and you are the captain. So as far as I'm concerned, whatever you say goes.
That's the kind of support I'm looking for. Look, I'll be blunt. We can't afford another mistake. Or at least I can't. I feel like my career is hanging in the balance here. We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I understand.
On a more positive note, Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority. Escorting a senior diplomat to Hotari space. Two previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove what the Resolute and her crew are truly capable of, but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. This ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggested several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before. You'll never guess where it leads.
Atari Prime.
Exactly. Very nearly in the precise location where we're headed. Where I imagine interference will be exponentially greater. But the diplomat will brief us on the details of the rendezvous.
Who is the senior diplomat we're escorting?
That I don't know. Starfleet hasn't said. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive.
And to be honest, I'm sure it's nameless NPC.
There's just one more thing.
Not important person at all.
The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I consider it my personal failure. When that might happen is entirely up to you. But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
It's been a dream of mine since before I can remember. so I would be honored to become a captain someday.
As long as you're willing to do the work, you have my promise. I'll do everything in my power to see that it happens.
Thank you.
Come, let me introduce you to the crew.
Oh, let's go and say hello to the crew. Not going to hold the door open for me? How rude. Favourite part, the bridge. And I get my own seat as well. Priorities, of course. If you've got a Star Trek ship, you've got to have a Brit seat.
Have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer. Quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business.
One of.
Well, what he lacks in humility more than makes up for in ability.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Likewise.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our Chief Science Officer. Come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian. Who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time. And I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
If anything, the honor is mine.
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad. Because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves. And you were one of those people once. But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done, but you definitely set a standard to strive for.
You really do know a thing or two about me. I'm glad I could inspire you, but it's important to chart your own path.
Thanks. You can count on it.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermine. Please, do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway. If they drag their feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
Yay. Now, I do like the TNG, the Enterprise D, so like patterns there, especially on the security there. Just so you can catch it actually, look, I can see over that. Just about. To be honest, I think my character probably struggles a little bit to see over that.
Tactical station. Hopefully a diplomatic mission won't require we use our weapons much. But if it comes to that, we'll be ready. So many decks. Full of crew that are now my responsibility.
I'm glad it has that little whisper in your ear, you can tell that. Oh, which way shall I go next? There we are. Actually, how many doors are there on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's only 4, so probably one to a captain's ready room. One where we came in from the main turbo lift, and then you probably got a meeting conference room and another to another part of the ship.
The helm. The Resolute is a refitted Centaur class, meaning it's capable of quick maneuvers. Can't wait to see what she can do.
I suppose that's the only downside, is you can't go on a little bit of a joyride yourself, but I suppose the thing I actually love about this is you do get to be a character in an episode of Star Trek or a film.
Operations. Staffing. Supplies. There's a lot to keep track of on a starship. Good thing we have Commander Ermine. Communications. Keeps us in contact internally and with other vessels.
Cool. Actually, that's can't really. Shame I can't make out exactly what that says. Been interesting to see what it is. Oh, did I say hello to mate here?
Science station. The Resolute is a science vessel, primarily. Might explain Commander Westbrook's attitude. I'll have to speak with him later.
Okay. What's this little thing on the floor? I can't remember. Tactical holo. Then I've got reminiscence of the what was in from Generations with is it Generations that has the joystick, or was that Nemesis? No, it can't be. Can't be Generations because that was the D. So anyway.
Tactical holodias. Just like they've got on the Excelsior.
Commander, Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field. He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm.
No problem.
Send your go-ahead.
Permission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field now.
What can go wrong? I'm sure that was only to give me something to do. And I'm sure that name is not not important.
Great. Let's get to that emitter.
Okay. Oh, that signs for me to move. Oh, I'm trying to pan around so I can see more over outside, but I can't.
I expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds character.
When
That
I
it
joined
does.
Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship?
No. Sometimes it feels like we're just part of machinery. Don't you want more than that? I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine. A massive, massive machine.
Yeah. Of course I do. Starfleet's an open door. We just have to walk through it. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before. Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be. Diaz to Commander Chovak. We are at the SIF emitter.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Okay. Oh, if this is the one I remember, I didn't actually get the hang of this one. Yeah, we've got lots of like little mini tasks. And I remember struggling was the other one. So I want something. Oh, the calibration tool. Suppose I use that to calibrate stuff. Okay. 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 I'm trying to remember, do I have to get that circle to the centre? Possibly, or to that dot. Oh,
That's good. That
I
was
think I've got it. That no. It took me absolutely ages to do that previously.
Commander Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive. Yes, I'm the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
You seem to think very highly of yourself.
With good reason. I'm curious, though. Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then? You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario, but not outside the realm of possibility.
That's very kind of you to be concerned about my well-being. But you don't need to trouble yourself on my account. I'll be fine.
Well, I wouldn't say I was concerned, just curious, that's all. Listen, can I be blunt, Commander?
I see no reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill. He was loved by the crew, and he was one of my closest friends. So I can only hope that you'll live up to expectations.
Hey, we just met. You might like me after you get to know me.
They say familiarity breeds contempt, but who knows? Seeing as Captain Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn more about its patterns, its nature, we can come up with a scientific countermeasure. Just a moment.
I'm sure that red light's not important. It's usually a good thing, red, isn't it?
We've got a massive energy wave inbound, on screen.
Or maybe not this time.
Tracing its trajectory.
So are we going to go surfing, or are we going to get knocked to the Delta Quadrant?
And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy, like a tsunami.
I'm reading power abnormalities all over the ship.
Red alert.
Aye. Evacuating main gangway and retracting.
Putting sensor visualization on screen.
With the structural integrity field shut down, we can't take a direct hit.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every available solution. What are our options?
We can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
Bedrosian, get those shields up.
Rerouting power to shields. Stand by. I need a heading. We've only got one shot.
Understood. On my command.
Heading locked.
Raise shields.
This is it.
All hands, brace for impact.
Ouch.
What happened?
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh,
Oh, you don't say.
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system and creating a dangerous imbalance.
Blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
oh. How complicated can it be?
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
Oh, so A and left click.
Engage the override. It should
Oh,
allow
there
us
we
to
are.
stop the EPS flow to the warp engine without triggering an automatic core shutdown.
Okay, I'm supposed to better do the one up at the top, I'm presuming. Oh no, no, it's to the right.
Failsafe override engaged.
Are you sure? I am registering
No, I'm
some
not.
crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
Something to do with that. Oh. And the right one, left one to the right. Danger. This.
Resolute. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the EPS regulator.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges coalesced.
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phaser.
Okay. One to quit phase, right click to aim, left click to fire. There we are. I was just putting it back. Oh yeah, there you
So
go.
we gotta climb up the pylon. Not that there's really an up, but you know.
The only way is up, baby. And hold of me. To be honest, I can't really remember the rest of the song, to be honest, but one from back in the day. Okay. If I remember correctly, I've got to remember stuff to my side as well and back. Oh. I might have missed that though this time. But that's going to be famous last words now. I'm very good at that lately, yeah. Having my famous last words. Oh. Oh, I just realised I've got a timer limit for this. So I've got 4 minutes there. Ah! Knew there was gonna.
You alright?
Yeah.
Knew there's one of those that are gonna come back to haunt me.
Snuck up on me.
That damaged your suit. Energy dampening is down to 60%.
Oh, watch out yourself there. That was pretty close. Oh, that was a bit over. Let's clear a bit of a route. We got this. Come on. Team Resolute.
Opening the access panel.
Now halting the EPS flow to the port nacelle. We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
Of course. Oh, let me hold that for a bit. There we are. D. Yes. A. Two.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
We got this. Okay. Oh. I presume we have to match these up. So like that. Oh,
The EPS lines to the port warp engine are back in balance.
I thought I still had work there.
Once I cycle the manifold nozzles, Chovak can...
No. You've ruined the paint. Okay, something's going to go wrong here. I need to click something soon, I think, quickly. S.
Get down! DS to bridge. We just lost the docking clamp. We've got a lot of debris coming down. Hull vibrations, too.
Ooh, petty officers.
Regulation in these conditions.
I suppose I did know that.
We have to release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working.
What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another one.
Starbase is hailing us.
Put him through.
Resolute, the remaining mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now. The damage to the station will be catastrophic.
We have crew outside and are looking for the
We have
safest
people
way.
on this station. If that mooring arm breaks, we could lose dozens of crew.
Commander, hear me out. Reverse the polarity of the hull, which theoretically
Of course.
repel the docking clamps.
And repel the engineering crew right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
Go ahead. Captain, we have a situation.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order. Jara?
Captain, you brought me here because you trusted me. Can you trust me now?
You better be sure you make the right decision.
The captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
There is protocol.
And there are lives.
Starbase, stand by. We're gonna flip hull polarity to disengage the clamps.
Yes, Commander.
Repair crew, this is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking clamp. Tether yourself and deactivate your boots on my mark.
Understood.
8, 7, 6,
Oh,
5,
tell me that.
3, 2, 1. Mark!
Grab my hand. I got you.
I'm sure it was the other way around last time.
The plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got it.
Okay, so where are we going? The other way around, and it's going to be W, I presume. Go on, you can do it. Go on. Go on, you can do it. You have the power. Okay, there we are. Keep it into the thing. Okay. We got it. Told you we got it. I had faith for the heart we could do it.
Look out!
Ooh. Maybe that's the floating away bit I remember.
I got you.
That's not good.
Edsolar's hurt and unconscious.
Oh, there we attach that.
Until we're back to the airlock.
Mr. Diaz, the situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc if you approach the main hull the way you came.
Oh,
But Commander, the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There's an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Edsolar there to access the interior.
Roger that. Going there now.
come on, we can do this. Oh. Oh, nice view. I like it.
Auxiliary hatch.
It's a ghost. Zombie maybe. Or Borg.
You go first.
What?
Let me save your neck then.
Oh, didn't want to do that.
No time to fight me on this. Get in there.
Not on your life.
Let's not let it come down to that.
Okay. Oh. There we are. Ouch. Okay. Achievement there says proves I did it a different way last time.
We made it.
They're safe. Bringing the Sith fully online.
Do it.
Go team. Just have to sort out the captain now. The price of GT. Go on, you can do it.
Millie,
I'm good. Help me with him.
let's get this off.
Had a rough day.
Medical. Got one wounded at my location. Carter. You don't look so good.
Ooh.
You gotta be more careful. I just got here. I'm not ready to see you two get blown to space dust just yet. Now let's get you down to sick bay.
Great.
Status report.
The repair crew made it inside. EPS flow is back to nominal levels. The SIF is back up.
How does this affect mission readiness, Mr. Hermot?
Releasing the docking clamps using hull polarity minimized damage to the resolution. We'll have some last-minute repairs to make, but if we reapportion some of the staff, we can make our departure on time. As of now, however, we are successfully moored to the station.
Good to hear. Send updates to my ready room. Commander Rydek, with me.
Ooh, there's still getting the airful now.
You disobeyed my orders. Well?
Respectfully, Captain, I made the right choice given the
You
information I had.
disobeyed my orders! And not just in front of the bridge crew, but the Starbase staff as well. That's going to get around. My name's already tarnished around the fleet. But what is it going to do to my credibility on this ship? From the top to the bottom. Bridge to lower decks.
Maybe I shouldn't have disobeyed a direct order. But you were wrong. You weren't on board, and you didn't have all the information. So I made the right decision for the ship. If you're worried about your credibility, put your ego aside and trust your crew. Trust me.
You might have won some fans on the bridge with that stunt, but not everyone. Lieutenant Commander Chovak has already bent my ear.
I'm sure he doesn't take it personally. He'll get over it in time.
Mr. Chovak is more complicated than he would want to admit. I guess we all are. And, if I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I would have done in the moment either. You never really know if you weren't in those shoes. So, just boil it down to
did what you had to. That'll have to be good enough for me.
You placed a lot of trust in me, bringing me here. I feel like I've let you down.
I brought you here for a reason. Still sure it was the right one. Despite it all, we got our final Starfleet clearance in the park. So if you'll fetch Mr. Ermach, knock out the final details, any outstanding repairs, we'll set out for Hotari.
Yes, sir.
We got this. Managed to pay off my captain superly already. All I ask is a tool ship. There's got to be a quote from somewhere. I'm not sure where. If anybody knows.
All departments reporting full mission readiness. We've got our full complement on board.
This is my favorite moment, right now.
The start of a new mission is always full of possibility.
The Orion Syndicate can sell it as a drug.
Don't let the Admiralty hear you say that.
Captain on the bridge. Sit. Sit, everyone. You all know, I'm not big on speeches. We're embarking on the first mission since our refit. Let's make it a good one. Disengage docking clamps.
Docking clamps released.
Thrusters ahead, Mr. Handar.
She is a beaut. And outside of that, almost, it does look old, that's outside of that space station. Not quite K7 old, but not far off, I don't think.
There, that should do it. Set a course for the Hotari system. Prepare to go to Warp 8.
Aye, Captain.
You know what?
Oh. They knew the players, obviously.
Helm. Do it.
The thing is, I've already done the engage one on the previous one, so let's go for something different this time.
Nicely done.
Oh, let's take a look. Yeah, I don't get an option to have a look around first.
Easy. Thank you. I'm fine. Really.
You don't look so good.
Honestly, I'm fine. It's only misty.
I have to get to sickbay.
Go.
Help me get her inside.
Oops. Oh, excuse me that.
Well, that was quite a scare. A few minutes more and it would have been one of the shortest tenures on record for a first officer.
Don't want that record.
The engineer that was out on the hull.
That storm is a real number. He'll live. Just needs rest. You should worry about Marcel. Your iridium levels got dangerously low and destabilized your cell structure.
This is definitely one of the more memorable first days I can think of.
My name is Dr. Aram Duval, Chief Medical Officer. never met a Kobliad before. You're
Rare. I know.
I was going to say special. The people's numbers have dwindled, despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily available alternative to the Duridium you need to survive. Yet you joined Starfleet and managed to thrive. I imagine the responsibility must be overwhelming. Maybe even a burden at times.
It does make me unique, but it's not a burden at all. I'm honored to be Kobliad, to represent my people.
As you should be. And don't worry, I won't treat you like a science experiment. I just do the science and leave the experiments to Solano.
You don't agree with his methods?
I don't agree with his definition of acceptable risks. Not when the lives of your crew are at stake. My professional opinion is that the accident took a toll. More than he's willing to admit. He's overstressed, operating in the pressure cooker of his own mind. Which is never a good headspace when the lives of your crew are at stake. What concerns me is that now he's even further away from the thing he's been chasing his entire career. Breakthrough discovery. A major innovation. Something he can put his name on.
I think after what happened, Captain Solano's learned his lesson. And whatever ambition he once had is on hold for a while.
He may say that, but we'll see what happens. And I have to give you credit for what happened on the bridge. It took guts to defy your director.
I guess word travels fast around here.
It's a small ship, and everyone's curious about the new Exo. Fortunately, your cell structure is almost completely stabilized. And I'll spare us both the lecture, but I do feel it's my responsibility to remind you, without regular infusions of Duridium, you will not live. It's as simple as that.
Understood.
And my work here is done.
Lieutenant Bedrosian.
I came to see if you were okay. We were all pretty worried on the bridge. No one knew what was happening.
I'm feeling much better. Thank you. It's just part of who I am.
You don't have to explain to me. I understand. I'm just glad you're okay. You trusted me earlier with the shields, and I appreciated that. I want you to know that I have your back.
Thank you.
Got a bit of a fango there.
The missions that gave you that burn are quite unusual. Everything else that goes with the storm. That's a combination of hyronalin and electrazine to counter the radiation effects. That should help speed your healing. She's come by a couple of times to see you already. Be brief.
It's good to see you awake again. I was starting to get worried. Not that you aren't in good hands with Dr. Wall. You did take one hell of a shot, though.
So, be honest. How bad do I look?
You look rugged.
Rugged?
Okay. How about heroic? Nilly was looking in on you too, by the way. But since it's just us right now, I had a chance to think about this while I was away. And I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it. Or worse. Leaving it unsaid.
It's okay, Miranda. You can tell me anything.
I know that.
Then come on. Just spit it out.
I'm trying. Let me talk. What I'm trying to say is, we've been really good friends for a long time. But I got back here and I couldn't ignore it anymore. I want to see if there's more between us than just being friends.
This is all kind of unexpected.
I didn't expect this either. But here we are. And I didn't want to ignore it. I just figured I'd steer right into it. Well, what do you think? that too. Be direct with me.
I think we should just keep things the way they are. You're one of my best
Ooh.
friends, and you mean so much to me, and I don't want to risk losing that. I really don't.
I understand.
Sorry to interrupt, but the patient needs to rest if he wants to get back to his old self.
Of course. Hope you get better soon. And maybe just forget this conversation ever happened.
Awkward. The thing is, I went for the opposite answers last time when we had this conversation. I think it was in a different place. You know, I still love the titles up in the top corner.
Bring us out of war.
Dropping to impulse.
Oh, hello there.
Interference surging, Captain. Shield integrity holding.
We can take it.
We are at the correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Commander Rydek, find us our diplomat, if you will.
Aye, Captain.
See what I can do.
Reduce the noise. Filter out environmental signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types.
Okay. So, doing turn in. What's that actually supposed to be doing? Okay. Anybody know what this is actually doing here? Because I cannot remember it from last time. It doesn't appear to be doing anything. Oh, yeah, we've got a line there, so got to go a bit, zoom in a bit faster. We'll keep up momentum. There we are. The thing is, I'm trying to get the mouse go around in a circle. Just see what I'm actually doing if I had a camera there.
I've located the shuttle.
Opening comms.
On screen.
Ooh.
Shuttle to Resolute. Shuttle to Resolute. Debris field. Lost maneuvering. Losing.
I can't get it any clearer. We won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
Power up the tractor beam. We'll pull them directly into the docking bay.
Oh, that's matey from earlier.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
Yes, sir.
Maybe. Ish.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Oh, from the USS Excelsior. Not the one I'm thinking of course, but I'm sure.
First thing, lock onto the shuttle and stabilize the rotation.
Okay. Yeah. There we are. Cool. I did remember that. Didn't remember this from last time, but I do now. I've seen it. But the name Grayson is nice. Oh. Let's do. We need to get. Oh, let's get this one out of the way next. I'm probably making a bad decision here. Okay. That one definitely needs to go out of the way. I was going to have to go back to a couple there for a bit. Ooh. Another one coming in.
That's gonna take out the shuttle. Here's the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it.
Can our shields take it?
I believe so.
Commander Rydek, plot an intercept course.
On it. thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17, 200 meters on an intercept course.
Maneuvering.
Got it.
Whoa! Someone's working hard on the bridge.
Okay. D. Well, that was quicker than I was expecting. I don't know who this random person is. We've had to go into all this effort to rescue them is, but they're going to have a piece of my mind, you know that.
We got the shuttlecraft on board.
Good job. We're on our way down to meet them.
Just reference Grayson as a clue.
Terra firma, so to speak.
Ambassador Spock. The captain will be right down to meet you, sir.
In that case, I will wait for him here.
Awkward.
Apologies for the landing, Ambassador. I was operating the tractor beam, sir. I take responsibility.
It was not the smoothest transit, but you got us here safely. That is what matters. We thought we were prepared for our arrival in Utari space, but it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
The storm has been pretty intense.
There was an element that was most unusual. Before you came to our aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse engines were rendered inoperable. So we attempted a short traversal at warp speed, only to find that we could not achieve warp at all, even though our diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies.
Fascinating.
What do you make of that? Well, all indications say that warp speed is possible, but in practice, we find it is not.
Well, this storm is one of the strangest phenomena we've ever encountered. It's disrupted other systems. Who knows what it might do to a warp drive?
Yes, it would seem further investigation is called for.
Take readings, run some additional diagnostic checks. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Quite logical. Petty Officer...
Carter Diaz. Sir.
Thank you.
Ambassador Spock,
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it. We're already behind.
So, a provocation for war. Oh, snuck a nice room there.
Ambassador Spock, my senior staff. It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solano. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past. You're right. Most diplomatic choice of words.
You are a legend, Ambassador. There's not an officer in Starfleet that doesn't know of your career.
I would never assume that to be the case.
We were hoping you could fill us in on the details. We got the basics from Starfleet. Two formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war.
Indeed, and the tension between them grows fiercer by the hour.
That it does. Oh, that it does. I have seen the play this before, so I do know what happened.
Lydia and Hotari.
Ooh.
Illydians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago. This is Tau, the Hotari moon. It is rich in dilithium. For decades, the Hotari and the Illydians have shared a mining operation there. The Illydians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force. The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Illydians from their system. That is the official story, as told by the Hotari when they requested Federation mediation. But the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
Have the Illydians retaliated against the Hotari? Or taken any action against them?
Surprisingly, they have not yet responded in kind. They were open to a Federation presence, but it is unlikely the relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Illydian fleet in open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly the Hotari have been exploited in this relationship.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
That is correct.
If we could convince them, it would restore the peace. But we would need the Hotari to accept a difficult compromise.
Made all the more difficult by the emotions flaring on both sides, no doubt.
Neither the Illydians or the Hotari are members of the Federation, so we can't make them do anything.
There is an additional complicating factor I should mention. In the past, the Federation has relied on the Illydians as a source of dilithium.
That certainly changes things.
Federation sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
We could use that as leverage with the Illydians. They'll want the Federation to continue buying from them.
There might be something to that, Commander.
Putting that on the table could make the Hotari more hostile.
Given the Federation's involvement in the Illydian dilithium trade, Captain Solano and I must make every effort to appear neutral in these negotiations.
What worries me is if this whole thing unravels and we're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that.
Considering what the ion storm has done to our ship, and the Ambassador's shuttle, we have to assume the Illydian fleet has had problems with it as well. This recent surge in the energy disturbance temporarily levels the playing field.
Commander Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari systems have been noted in the past. But they have never been observed on the orders of magnitude we have seen in recent weeks.
If it's keeping the two sides talking instead of shooting at each other, that actually helps us negotiate a peace.
And we'll take advantage of that as long as it works in our favor.
And when it doesn't,
All the more reason to learn as much about it as we can while we are here. We do not want to be caught unprepared should the energy anomaly continue to fluctuate. So I trust we understand our circumstances.
We're operating on a strict timetable here. We're going to be leaving for the negotiations shortly. Commander Westbrook, I want you to leverage our systems to investigate the anomaly from here while we're gone.
aye, Captain.
Thank you all.
Dismissed.
I want to speak to both of you privately.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Commander, as you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example, would not be bound by those restrictions. Commander Ryder could ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes, where they may be more candid in revealing information that could lead to a resolution.
She certainly knows how to say the right things. At least when she wants to. It would be unconventional, but I'm not opposed to it.
I'm honored to be included in the negotiation process.
You're not just included, you're instrumental.
Well, I hope Commander Rydek will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will through official diplomatic channels.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and the prospect for peace may very well depend on it.
It may. So I'm going to just pause it here for a second because I want to take a break. I really could do with a drink. Do I have the option to save here? No, but don't need to worry about that for a minute. I'm going to just pause it here. I'm going to go and take a 5-minute break to get myself sorted. Catch you lovely people very shortly. So hope to see you back shortly after the break. Hello there, and I am back. So, thank you for your patience waiting. Needed a bit of a drink, and let's get back to navigational complexities.
Mr. Diaz, I understand you have already discussed the warp drive failure with Ambassador Spock?
I have.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be flight ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association with him. Especially when I have the entirety of this starship to concern myself with. I am not the chief engineer of this shuttlecraft.
The Ambassador asked me to take a look, and I'm ready to crack this thing open.
Good. You could learn from Mr. Diaz's focus.
I'll take notes.
Then I will leave you to it. Make note of any abnormalities in your report. Carry on.
Sounds fair enough.
Warming up to us.
I think he is.
Even Chovok has to look at that face and know you've earned some real respect. And I have to admit that I owe you one. You were right to make me go first. I don't know what I was thinking.
You've put me out of trouble how many times? Call it even.
Okay. At the very least, maybe I can track down that bottle of thorium brandy you're still on the hook for. But first,
Sounds like a
we
plan.
have work to do.
If I remember correctly, because I've done it the other way around, where I let her go second, I went in first, and the trio had, I'm sure, had a different colour scar. I'm presuming they got different colour blood. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I know Vulcans do and Bolians, I believe, pretty sure are. Oh, there we are. Begin diagnosis. Oh, come on.
I know about your talk with Miranda.
You do?
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. Knowing you two as well as I do, I thought you'd jump at the chance to, take it to the next level. Why'd you tell her you just want to be friends? I was surprised to hear that. I mean, we already know you like her. Not that far off to like her like that.
Well, honestly, I was worried you wouldn't approve of, fraternization with...
I'd have been fine with it. But this is simpler. Just, when you see her, don't make a big deal of it. And I'll be there to smooth things over. Is that thing done?
Yeah, it's wrapping up. Let's see. The relays along the primary EPS are blown. The backup relays are all intact.
An EPS overload from the warp drive could cause that. But how did the shuttle end up dead in the water?
Huh. Well, maybe the ship's data recorder can tell us something.
Oh, accidentally done that.
Here.
They were only about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point. No faults, just those warnings. What are they?
Curious. Oh. What do I have to do here? Oh, there we are.
The warp field became inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center warp coil cracks.
A cracked warp coil throws a fault code.
Still, we should take a look.
Sounds like a plan.
There was a complete warp cascade failure.
Wow. They're lucky the shuttle didn't turn inside out.
Makes me think the computer panicked on the warp field equation. Subspace variance out of tolerance. What does that mean?
It means the main navigation array lost sight of space somehow.
Will the array going offline cause that?
Yes, but it should have also thrown a fault code. Any one of these failures should have thrown a fault.
If it was caused by a system failure.
None of this caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, did he?
So here, they take a moment to get their bearings and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
There. That's the relays blowing.
Oh, go sideways.
There's another warp system alert.
Okay.
They're all the same. Subspace variants out of tolerance, warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked or the navigation array is offline.
That makes sense.
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other. Let's not overcomplicate this.
I think I've done the coils last time, so let's go for the navigational array.
I'll check the navigation array.
Okay, let's find the navigational array. Your tricorder can record. Press 2 to equip your host to your tricorder. Left click to scan. I don't think it's that. Okay. I'm curious what that white dot is. I presume it's that I have to scan, but why is it not letting me scan? Unless it's not that I have to scan. Come on. Oh, hang on. Caught something there. Just had to get nearer. Some objects in scan will activate a deep scan. During deep scan, use Q and E to switch between different scan modes and search for glowing objects. This mode indicates the tricorder will blink. The mode indicator on the tricorder will blink if there is an object to find in that mode. When you scan all the objects from the frame and change colour, hold right mouse button to analyse the data. Finish the scan. Okay. I will probably finish. And you're walking back there. Why? Okay. Oh, to get to that one, I suppose. Let's go back there and scan that one. Okay. Isolinear fields. The isolinear circuits powering the subspace sensor array and function normally. Okay. And what was that one? The shuttle subspace sensors are vulnerable to back chatter interference from the other internal systems. Filters help attenuate such radiation and keep sensors data clear. Let's give that one a scan as well. The subspace sensor array monitors the gradient transitions between normal space and subspace. While the vessel is travelling at warp speeds, no physical damage detected. So, do we have something for the other one? Well, no, it's not saying that. So, have we done all the bits? I think we have. Yes.
Navigation array checks out, so it must be a coil.
Except it's not. Checked and double checked.
Well,
Curious.
readings don't lie.
Here comes the security detail for the way team. Hey, going planet side?
Yep. As soon as the negotiating team comes down from the bridge. Apparently we don't get to leave just because I'm ready. Should be an interesting interesting ride down to the surface. I'm not looking for a repeat of whatever went down here.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure that out.
How dare they keep you waiting? Don't they know who you are?
I mean, how hard can this diplomacy stuff be? I'm sure I could handle it myself.
No doubt about it.
Hey, Maris. Aren't these those button pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys we always beat in Parisi squares, right?
All aboard for Hotari.
That'd be nice to do Precious Squares.
That another one of the captain's railroad things?
Gotta be. I just usually zone out by the time he gets to the whole steam engines where the warp drives at their day part. Catch y'all later.
You don't want to miss your train.
Choo choo, I suppose.
I do have to go. Back before you know it, sport. So, I'll catch up with you two then. And we can just...
Take care of yourself down there, okay? Stay safe.
always. Don't leave home without it.
Oh, yeah, so that got an achievement there, so do get a second chance to get out of that.
It'll be fine. All right, where were we?
Over there, I think.
Warp coils in the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping the shuttle from bow to stern.
You want to take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real maintenance. I like it. Okay, the nav computer is patched into the ship.
The ship's computer can double-check our work. If the shuttle's nav computer is putting out false data, we'll know it.
Let's run through the shuttle's logs again.
Running now.
Okay. Logs. Two. And 3 warnings again.
Same. Warp field inversion and the cascade failure. However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
Let's
Totally.
leave the momentary subspace
Totally.
variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Resuming simulation.
Well,
Error in warp field calculation. Cochrane formula variables are unframe.
That right there. Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure return non-orthogonal. Results are undefined.
That doesn't help.
Wait, what if we use a different ship?
The Resolute into the simulation instead of the shuttle.
Yeah, should work just fine.
hopefully.
Computer?
Problem was the simulation.
With the Resolute.
Resolute simulated.
Computer, give me manual control on the warp power.
Static field intensity, warp 1.1. 1.2.
Okay.
1.3. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation. The warp drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure. Warp field collapsed. Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resolute will not sustain warp.
We can't leave Hotari space.
And I like she doesn't know what bingo is. Which trill? Why would a trill know that? Okay. Atari. You know, after playing this before and now, I really want some of these characters and the planet to appear in a show or a movie. Well, I know I suppose technically Spock has, but
Captain Solano, welcome to Hotari. We are honored you've come. My name is Tyler Saltaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
The honor is ours, and this is Commander Jara Rydek, First Officer aboard the USS Resolute. You'll find she has a keen mind and unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Lydians.
It's very nice to meet you.
Likewise, I hope...
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation. The reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. But, either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
This is Galvin, and Cisidron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
nice to meet you. Definitely the orcs of Star Trek now.
Let's hope this is the last time we ever have to come here. If you'll excuse me.
I think we're about to begin.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? You know what we're walking into. That guy was something.
That may be true. But let's keep an open mind going into the negotiations. Hopefully he's just one voice amongst many.
Then let's hope he's the outlier.
The Hotari have invited us as their guests, so we must show them the proper respect.
Definitely like that location. Looks good.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Holtari Prime.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Holtari people and their queen, but a recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Lydian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war!
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced. His point is well taken. What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
For now.
I'm trying to keep an open mind here, but it's not easy. I thought they wanted us here.
Was there something you wanted to say, Captain?
Oh, no. My apologies.
And what about the Kobiad?
She's not
She
part
can
of...
speak for herself, can't she? Then let her.
Ooh, the pressure.
is your name?
Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty.
Being a Kobia, you would know better than anyone. Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the Kobliad is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated by the Alidians.
As much as they'd have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Alidians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours.
Quiet! If after all the Kobliad suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take it? Or would you negotiate peace?
Interesting.
If the opportunity presented itself, and I wish that it had, more than you can know, then I would right the wrong without hesitation. For the sake of the Kobliad, we suffered enough.
Of course you would. It would be foolish to do otherwise. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace. So why are you really here? I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
Shall I be honest?
As Ambassador Spock has said, we've come seeking a peaceful resolution to this conflict, and have no interest in your dilithium.
I'm not nearly as naive as you must think. The Federation has done business with the Alidians for decades, which makes me question your motives.
What they haven't said, but cannot deny, is a simple truth. The dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without Alidian involvement. We created it for the benefit of everyone, especially the Hotari. We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
That is enough of your lies! The Hotari are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries. Don't tell me, who deserves control of the dilithium trade and the mines on town? Who should the Federation recognize? The Hotari?
This is going to be a 50-50 choice. It is.
Only be one or the other, not both.
God, okay.
If I have to choose only one, then it would have to be the Hotari.
Well said. How could the just and wise Federation make any other choice?
This is an outrage. The Federation has lost all credibility.
Mines are ours. Lydia will not be deterred. We'll take back our mines by any means necessary.
And you will see more blood spilled.
I am more than willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
I suppose there is some sense to that. I hope we meet again, Jara.
Interesting. I wonder if there is a right answer in that.
Diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals and see if you can get some answers. We need to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk war. What happened to those mines?
If you just bear with me, I just want to check something on my screens. Hopefully everybody is still alright. It looks good at my end, but I know I had a bit of an issue with some stuff earlier on my screen's just losing losing some it was just, yeah, well, anyway, I was losing some connection with some of my computer stuff, but everything seemed okay on the stream, so that's good. Anyway, let's carry on. Was there anybody else to talk to beyond me? But let me just
The captain and ambassador have it handled. I've got my own mission.
True. Yeah. Looks like a little time for a bit of chat.
Commander, I'm glad you've chosen to side with the Hotari. I knew the Federation would see through the Elidians' baseless claims and protect the interests of my people.
Even though the Hotari should have control of the mines, some of the Elidian claims are still valid.
There you're wrong, but we can agree to disagree.
Like a little bit of blue on the side of his head.
You were there the day the mines were seized from the Elidians.
Not seized, reclaimed, and restored to their rightful owners. Yes, I was there. We had to be decisive, before the Elidians could even realize their worst nightmares upon them.
Did you have help from someone else?
Hotari stands alone against the Elidian forces. We don't need help from anyone. They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome. Any talk of making peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship. Ready to contend with anything the Elidians might have in store. Or is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
It wasn't designed as a warship. More for scientific research and exploration.
But the Federation must have ships designed for war.
Technically,
Not many.
they're Starfleet ships representing the Federation. But yes.
I see.
Cedron.
A pleasure meeting you, Commander. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
I'm sure. But will you be yourself? So what? I'll have a word with her in a minute. Let's have a word with the other side.
I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know, but these negotiations rely on the Federation's neutrality, as does any hope you might have for a supply of dilithium in the future. So, why you would choose to side with the Hotari escapes me. Without Elidian involvement, there is no dilithium trade. But clearly, you weren't aware.
Tau and the mines belong to the Hotari. They deserve to have control.
You overestimate their ability to run a mining operation. They have no idea what they're doing.
Maybe it can be taught.
Major Solid Arminta, Special Attaché of Lydian Armed Forces. Pleasure to meet you, Commander. I have my issues with the Hotari, but I have to give them some credit. They know how to seize an opportunity. In
inciting an uprising the same day as a massive once-in-a-lifetime ion storm.
Our assumption was that this storm was just an anomaly.
Yes, a very convenient anomaly. At least that was what we were told.
Interesting.
Of course, I wasn't there. But who am I to say otherwise?
Something tells me there's more to the story. So what really happened?
Well, the official story is that it was the storm that enabled the revolt. How else do a bunch of unarmed, unorganized miners seize control of an entire moon, much less thousands of miles? But I've talked to people who were there. They tell a different story. They say they're lucky to have escaped with their lives. That it was more than just the storm. That somehow the miners were able to harness the energy from the storm. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even sure I believe it myself. But that's what they said.
You said the Hotari were primitive.
Well, they are.
Except for the part about weaponizing ion storms.
If you'll excuse me, Commander.
Lots of convenient excuses for the rest of the team to move away.
Commander, I'd like to have a quick word with you.
Of course.
I'm encouraged to see the Federation supporting my people. I'm afraid of what might happen without your help.
If anyone deserves thanks, it's Ambassador Spock. No one is more invested in negotiating a peaceful settlement to this conflict than he is.
I'm so glad. We need his help before the situation escalates further than it already has. It's been very trying. I saw you speaking with the Iridium. I'm sure they're painting themselves as the victims.
The Ilidians are under the impression the Hotari are somehow the cause of the ion storm.
Which I'm sure they attribute to our lack of experience or sheer inferiority. But we are as much the victims of this horrific storm as they are. For the first time in our history, the Hotari have the upper hand. We see ourselves as strong instead of downtrodden. New voices have risen up. Old voices shouted down. Galvin and Sidron have become national heroes. Now they have the Queen's ear. Better or worse, depending on your perspective.
I assume they've taken your place.
I was one of the Queen's most trusted advisors. And I hope to prove myself worthy of being so again. Which is why you're here. My fear has been that the Ilidians will launch an attack and crush us. We've seen their starship, no doubt. They could have retaken the mines whenever they wanted to. But it never happened.
But why?
And as strange as this may sound, I'd almost say they're afraid. I just don't know what they're afraid of. It's still the same bluster and bravado you would expect from them. But it has no teeth. Like they're afraid of what might happen.
Do you think it has something to do with the ion storm? Right now, it's stronger than ever, isn't it?
It's entirely possible. I'm not a scientist, but I do know the storm has knocked out all kinds of systems. So maybe the Lydians weren't willing to risk their ships, given all the interference. Since the day of the revolt, Galvin has seized control of the mines and restricted all access. No one's allowed without his personal authorization. They've taken over a section of the palace with just as much secrecy and security. I'm told it could be something they brought back from the mines. I've made inquiries, but
Sure, go to the mines.
exist. I strongly suspect they're hiding something.
What do you think it is?
I've heard rumors it's some sort of ancient artifact, but I haven't seen it myself.
How can we know?
Interesting mask.
I'd better see what's happening.
That's a punch up.
Find out what they're hiding? I need to see proof of something before I can make my case to the Federation.
I can try, but even if I found it, I might not know what to make of it.
send it to me.
Thank you. I will let you know what I find. And I look forward to our meeting again.
Look forward to it as well. Report your findings to Captain Solano. Zoomies in here. Oh, that's where I last saw him anyway. Oh, yes.
Well, that was a disaster.
What happened?
The Hotari refused to concede anything, so the Illidians stormed out.
The Hotari did not invite us here as peacekeepers. I hope your efforts were more fruitful than ours.
Yes.
Gravitational harmonics failing to resolve. Warp bubble stability degrading. Increase output to maximum.
That doesn't sound good.
Increasing warp output to maximum.
It's happening again.
It is evident that presently the Resolute cannot achieve warp propulsion.
Since our diagnostics rule out any problems with our warp systems or anything about the ship, the problem appears to be the fabric of space itself.
Space itself? You're saying something about this region of space prevents warp travel?
If it's not a problem with me, it must be a problem with space.
However improbable,
or the universe.
be the case.
We need to know more.
Otherwise, it'll be an extended stay in the Hotari system.
Well, couldn't we slowboat it out of here at impulse speed?
It may come to that, but we don't know how far this warp dead zone extends. Captain Solano is on his way back from the negotiations, and I want to have some answers for him when he gets here.
Indeed. Given the facts at hand, we may be able to deploy subspace probes around the ship to construct a clear picture of the phenomenon.
Around the ship. I'll prep a shuttle.
Good plan. Scientific method. Just realised I'm going Miles O'Brien levels there with my sleeves up.
Point at a distance roughly corresponding to the edge of our warp field. When we get there, I'll deploy the first probe.
So W for forward. Oh, D for fly backwards. That's different. Mouse to change. To turn. Q and E to descend and ascend. Remember, I was saying, let's see how badly this goes. Okay. Okay. You know, just realised there was a. Looks like there's an error or something then. Different to what it says. Yeah, S is back, which is normal.
Thank you, Mr. Chovak. We'll be in position shortly.
And, Mr. Diaz, do take care in piloting the shuttlecraft. Now is not the time to indulge in the human penchant for joy.
4K. So the.
Probably isn't such a fun guy to work for, huh?
Nah, Lieutenant Commander Chovak's not so bad. You know, once you get used to him. And, I've learned a lot working under him.
I have a feeling I'm going to have to work harder to be a political animal like you. This new first officer coming aboard.
I think it's swerving me to the side a bit. I'm not. Yeah. So 900. I was going to say the ex-runner in me is like doing the conversions to miles on here from the kilometers and meters.
Transporting the first probe into position.
5 more to go. You know, you could almost make that into a trophy, a football or basketball trophy. That.
Understood. We are reading it. We are about to replay the simulation.
Sorry, excuse me.
I just can't get a handle on her. Commander Rydek. She rejected my plan to use a deflector pulse against the storm surge. But on the other, she did listen to my advice and use the whole polarity trick to get you through that excursion alive. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the new XO. I'm sure she's a fine officer, even if we don't see eye to eye. But she didn't go through what the rest of us did. You know that. And it's hard to figure out why she'd be the one Solano chose instead. One less.
This is me saying how bad or good I am.
I've heard some good things. You should at least give her a chance.
I'll take that under advisement.
Test is running. Warp field collapse in 3,
2, 1. Oh, that's fascinating.
All right, that is definitely a problem with the fabric of space. We need to get another probe out there.
Definitely. 92317/02.
We've managed to get an interference pattern. I'm setting a waypoint to a particularly strong area of interference. We'll deploy the second probe there.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay.
I'm gonna give you a piece of advice I wish someone had given me. Make sure you're never just one thing. Don't get so focused on what's in front of your face that you lose sight of the big picture. Before Rydek showed up, the captain pulled me into his ready room and told me he didn't think I had the people skills to be first officer. What a load of crap. I mean, if he'd said that about Chauvin, sure.
Plays nice.
I think you're a people person. After all, here we are. Me, an enlisted officer. You, one of the senior staff. Talking like old buddies.
I should send Solano to talk to you.
Bring him on.
I'm sure you can handle him.
2 miles.
Potential. You're a capable engineer. You're good in the field. Keep up the good work. Who knows? Solid jack of all departments like you could be commander-in-chief of Starfleet one day. Hell, Admiral Jellicoe started as a shuttle pilot. And there are places to go in the enlisted ranks, too. Of course, if you get an officer's commission, they'll put you on another. Shit.
I love it. So put me up for promotion. I'm ready for my next challenge.
Well, I think you're going to have to prove that to your boss, Chauvin, first. He's the one who has to
And
put you for consideration. If I were first officer, it would be different.
Then I'll just have to change Commander Chovan's mind. I'll work hard and better, and he won't be able to ignore it.
You've got grit. I'll give you that.
I keep pressing spacebar to try to go faster, but it's not going to work in a shuttle or in this game.
Here. This is close enough. Stop the engines. Deploying the probe. Westbrook to Commander Chovak. We're ready for another sampling of data.
Very good. Running the simulation again. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1.
0. Oh.
There
Oh,
it is.
shit.
I saw it. Seems to be directional.
Well, what about the scans? Anything?
Here's the readings in relation to our local space. We've got the Resolute, Atari Prime, and the probes.
Resolute down above
Interference
there.
is overloading the sensor buffers. We're gonna have to triangulate the sensors manually.
Okay. So, what we got? Resolute there. Ooh. Almost looks like hell's on a map.
These markers indicate peaks in the gravimetric interference patterns.
Let's see if I can find some more.
So, Probably to the left, I'm gonna guess. Okay, we haven't done the bottom left. Done that one. Where are we missing? Where haven't we been? Let's do this a bit more methodical now. Okay, so that's one button. It doesn't appear anything on the right. Oh! There we are. Just centimetres out.
This is coming from the moon. A beam that blocks warp travel. Aimed right at us. Someone is doing this intentionally. I don't know how they're doing it. This is like nothing I've ever seen. Why would they be doing this? We came here to help these people. Now we're getting hit by some warp-killing weapon? Now, look here. Current readings of the ion storm. These concentrations line up with the interference pattern. The storm and this beam, they're coming from the same place. Carter, whatever petty local conflict brought us here, it's just a small part of something much bigger.
Oh. Somebody wants to bring us here.
Presently, we don't have an explanation for how they're doing this. One thing is clear. This is no fluke.
Thank you, Mr. Westbrook. I want a full briefing when I'm back on board. Solano out.
Cozy seats here.
A targeted weapon that inhibits warp travel. Coming from the moon Tau.
That would explain the difficulties my shuttle encountered. More importantly, the tenor of the Hotari during the negotiations.
Here I thought the Elydians would be the problem. The peace talks in a warship. This wasn't supposed to be so complicated.
For all their posturing, every indication is that the Elydians are afraid of the Hotari. They didn't bring their warship as a threat. They brought it because they're scared.
From everything we witnessed, I would say that is highly likely.
But what are they afraid of?
Tylus, the Hotari representative, said she thought they found something in the mines. Galvin and Sidron brought it back to the palace, but they're keeping it under tight security. She's going to investigate it. I gave her my tricorder. I expect she'll contact us soon.
You found an ally.
Why would Tylus help us? Go behind her people's back? It's a fair question, considering.
She doesn't like the way Galvin and Sidron have been manipulating the situation. And the Queen. Working with us to go around them isn't the same as betraying her people.
That may be true.
She's certainly more likely to help than the other Hotari we've met.
That raises another question. Specifically, what do the other Hotari have to gain in bringing us here, only to make this hostile maneuver against us? There must be some motivation.
Very true.
They changed their
And
mind.
while we got the party view.
When we got here.
Sidron was very curious when we spoke outside the Queen's chamber. He wanted to know all about us, our ship, the Federation. He wasn't giving any answers. He was looking for them.
Well, I'm sure you didn't tell him too much. I don't think the Elydians know what's really down on that moon either.
Major Armintas said the revolt defied explanation. That the Hotari miners somehow harnessed the energy of the storm.
Harness the energy of the storm.
Doing that is beyond even our capability.
So is a weapon that disrupts warp travel.
There have been civilizations and entities, both past and present, far more technologically advanced than the Federation.
The Elydians and Hotari don't fall into that category.
But that is all the more reason to investigate further.
Commander Rydek, sorry to interrupt. We've received an urgent call from Hotari. Queen's advisor, Tylus, has asked to speak with you.
Put her through.
Galvin and Sidron are still with the Queen. I've enlisted help to gain access to the room they have under guard. I don't have much time.
I'm not supposed to leave my post.
It's only for a moment. I so appreciate your help.
Anybody recognize that kind of configuration?
Got it. Tylus, if we needed to gain access to the mines on Tau, is that something you could help us with?
I suppose it wouldn't be easy, but I have to go.
Tylus.
Can we reconnect?
Sorry, Captain. We've lost all contact.
We can only hope she escaped without harm.
Great.
Hard to tell.
Tylus wouldn't have offered to help if she didn't know what she was doing.
That's a lot of faith in someone we barely know. Let's see the scan of whatever the hell that was.
You like that answer? Surprised me.
Suspects this came from the mines on Tau.
It appears to be of ancient origin, but the markings are unfamiliar.
We can run a full analysis when we get back to the residence. If this came from the mines, it might be the key to how they got the upper hand against the Lydians.
Then we have to go into the mines.
The Federation would not allow that. We're, after all, sent here to be a neutral party in a peace negotiation. However, we could demonstrate that the Hotari have acted in bad faith, which would enable us to investigate the mines on Tau with full justification. But of course, we would need conclusive proof before taking action. Otherwise, it could put us in a difficult position.
What the Federation doesn't know won't hurt them. If I do it right, nobody will know I was there.
Commander, I'm surprised at you.
We may have a better understanding once we analyze the device. But a mission to the mines, covert or otherwise, is not out of the question. And I will handle the Federation.
The volume change there was a bit weird. Okay.
As I was telling Carter, I want all the data I can get on this warp problem. And the negotiating team's shuttle has been recording data all the way back.
Okay. So I think on that note, I'm getting a little bit tired, so I've got a couple of jobs I need to do. So I'm going to leave it there for this evening. I think that's a good spot to leave it. Thank you for everybody who's jumped in. You've been absolutely lovely. Thank you, Secret Lighthouse, for getting me up to 50 followers. That was very nice of you. That's got my target there, so hopefully I can stay at that. Thank you for everybody else who's been watching. I am hoping to do some day streams in the next 2 days. So what we on? Yeah. So yeah, hopefully to do a couple of day streams in the next couple of days, and the evening ones I've definitely planned for the weekend. I definitely got some going there. So may live long and prosper, and hopefully we'll see you all soon.